Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to another live here with Badger Exploration. I know today's a work day, and I know today's middle of the day. It's just around 12:38. I just wanted to make a quick announcement here, and we're going to be having a little guest star on here in a little bit. Jericho and Hercules, the amazing, the wonderful, the fantastical prospector. But basically, today I just wanted to announce that there is going to be a massive midday live stream. And this live stream is going to be going down at the Rusty Magnets. He's going to be having people on from all over the world, guys. We're going to be chatting, talking, and engaging tonight, all in the Christmas spirit. I'll be wearing a Christmas hat and some Christmas festivities, guys. And this will be going live around 7 o'clock. Hello, Venture Dulo. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, my friend. It's a pleasure to have you on the live this morning. Hello, hello. Jericho and Hercules will be joining us in just a little bit here. For the most part, today's announcement is just about the massive live stream that is going to be a big group live talk and chat that's going to be going on tonight at the Rusty Magnets Live. That's going to be taking place, guys, at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be talking all the funs of metal detecting, magnet fishing, treasure hunting, plans for the winter, what we're going to do in these mean times when it's so bitter cold and so much snow. We're going to be having Jericho and Hercules will be joining on here any moment now. When he does, I'll bring him in to say hey and chat. But we just thought I'd just hop on live today and say hello, 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 and catch some of you guys. Oh, look, Frankie in the bottom right. Hello, Frankenweiner. My little Frankie Whiskey Derricks, best cat in the world. But yeah, guys, we are just chatting, having a good old time. I did a little impromptu live. I just love going live with you guys, chat and get to engage. Hello, Bob Kraft. Hello, hello. Welcome for joining. HT Magneteers. Hello, hello, hello. How long until the live? Until the live? I'm in the UK. Yeah, so it'll be 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Hello, Barb. Hello, hello. But basically, what I would say is for you, it's about an 8-hour difference in the UK. So I would expect the live to, if it's at 7 our time, it'll be, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's around 3 a.m. for you, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that, Magneteers. I have a lot of wonderful people like yourselves in the UK. And so I know we just did a stream with Magnetic Movements and wonderful Instagrammer and YouTuber. Speaking of which, welcome.
How's it going, everybody?
Jericho?
It's right around -11 Fahrenheit.
Jericho, so I can hear you. Oh.
It's right around -11 Fahrenheit.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
I think I can hear you. There we go. I can hear you now.
Yeah, so with the gust, it's 18 below. Standard wind hovering around 11 below.
Yeah, dude, it's bitter cold up by me. I was out shoveling snow on my walkway up to my dad's house today, and it was. I mean, for instance, guys, we got piles of snow that are already as big as I am. So that just to put that into perspective.
Yeah, I put a short up of Hercules plowing and making trails, and he dragged me through knee-deep snow. Venture Delo needs a wrench, and I still need my wrench there, brother.
You don't have your wrench? My goodness. Forgive me. How do I add a wrench?
All right, so you go onto YouTube, you touch their...
gotta go to YouTube. Got it. All right.
Switch. And then make sure you got your YouTube paused. I usually do the YouTube on my phone for the wrenches. That way it's easier.
That makes sense.
And then you just touch their picture, 3 dots, and then add moderator. Yeah, anyways.
There it is.
So what do you think about that dig stock thing? Mrs. Honey Badger thinks it's an amazing idea.
Oh, we're going, dude. It's happening. It's definitely happening. I know it's exciting. It looks so exciting.
I'm talking about dig stock. The thing I sent you in the middle of the night last night. Dig stock 5 is a metal detecting event. Yeah.
Oh.
Hundreds of people, hundreds of YouTube channels. It's for metal detecting, 1800s properties. I believe there's a couple thousand square feet plus some acreage.
Ooh, that sounds amazing. All right, I think I just added you as moderator. Dude, that sounds incredible. And you know what else is really incredible? I just Honey Badger just got me a real special gift, everyone. Hello, Scuba Steve. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, shout out real quick, guys, to Scuba Steve and his incredible partner and wife, They just put together an incredible present for us guys. We're going to be receiving that and getting a hold of that in our hands, hopefully tomorrow or Thursday. But whatever day we do receive that, we're going to be doing a live unboxing of it. And in that live unboxing, I have two other live openings I'd like to do on there as well. One from Magnifishing, Autism Magnifishing. They sent us some incredible
Miss
stuff
Mary.
here. I want to share. Yes, Miss Mary. I want to share all that stuff with you guys. And then I also have some really cool stuff I'd like to share from Clay and Jen from the Rusty Magnets. But yes, I am so excited, dude, to get more and more into metal detecting, all this stuff, because Miss Honey Badger knocked it out the park. Got me the for Christmas. Got me the without. You were right. You were right. You picked up on it during the live. I didn't even pick up on it. She got me an incredible metal detector. The one that Clay and Jen have. It's waterproof up to 11 feet.
Yep.
I'm going to actually go after watching a few videos. I am going to go through and reseal it and put on some extra rubber sealers all around it. That way, just to hold it, because I am a bit of an extremist, so I push my shit to the 10th degree.
So, warning.
Yes, sir.
You put your fingers in parts, it voids the warranty. So yes. that's a thing you have to think long and hard about doing. You can go to the dealer. There's one over by you. There's one down in Madison, and have the dealer do it.
That's what I was actually planning on going. Is in the springtime in Wasaukie, Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. There is a prospecting and metal detecting and geo rock hunting camp / full outfitter. Have you ever been there?
I've heard of them.
Oh, we gotta go. You know what's interesting about that spot is it's actually like right in between you and me, Jericho.
Yeah.
And what's really nice about it is when you pull up to this spot, I actually was just in contact with the owner. When you pull up, he has a whole host of different activities regarding geo hunting and rock hunting and different, types of agates that are available in his area. And he has it all set up for you guys to go out in there and do that. And my thought was I wanted to team up here with Jericho and maybe even a few other YouTubers, but I thought we send out an email, Jericho, together and just talk to him and show him kind of what we're doing and be like, hey, we would love to come out here, highlight some of Wisconsin's natural treasure hunting attractions and one of the few in brick and mortar locations that you can get gear and equipment and advice on that gear and equipment. Because I think in this day and age, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Jericho, but in my opinion, I'm an old soul at heart. So to be honest, I prefer to go in store, talk to an expert, talk to someone who this is then their passion. They know what they're talking about and get their opinions, their answers. You can go with your equipment. They're going to be like, no, this headphones is going to be best for this or this and that, whatever else it may be that you're picking up for your metal detector or a metal detector in itself. And so those brick and mortar places are really something I'd love to highlight on our channel.
I do like the brick and mortar. I support small business, as you've seen on my last Saturday live stream. I'm all about supporting that small business. However, I have noticed with a few of the brick and mortar stores, obviously they're trying to upsell you. And a lot of times they got younger fellas in there or younger ladies that actually don't know anything about the products. That just know that if somebody wants this, they're supposed to suggest this, and this. And it may not be the best thing for you. So always do your research on your products because you can't 100%. Always trust the salesperson.
That is 100% true. But I guess that's kind of where I thought the difference was of this specific prospecting shop was because it is a family-owned shop. And I messaged on Facebook, I only spoke with the direct owner. And I was recommended this by, I'm actually joined a geologist club. I actually got it right here. The Rock Tablet.
Ooh, nice.
It is a geologist club here, based right out of Wisconsin, right in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and they meet every third Tuesday of every month. It's completely free if you guys are in the Green Bay area and you'd like, you're ever interested in this. It's a super awesome group of people. I actually got the fortune of through my mother and some of her small business, Prairie Salvage, where she creates and redoes salvaged and reclaimed furniture. She'll take, things that are destined for the garbage and turn them into something beautiful and unique. She got to know this gentleman who is actually the president of the club, and he has been basically a treasure hunter, rock hunter, metal detector, everything since he was around my age. And he's been doing it for the better part of 60 plus years. He's found things like brass knives. He's found copper age arrowheads up in the UP. He's found agates, all sorts of incredible different. I mean, he has a basement, Jericho, that is a small warehouse enveloped with just incredible finds. And he was just such a pleasure to speak to. And he gave me so much knowledge and information. And he told me about this club that he's actually the president of. And so I'm going to be going to this for the first time. They start back up here the third week of the third Tuesday of January. But what he actually is the one who tipped me off about the prospecting place in Wasaki that I am mentioning to you.
Okay.
And he told me, he's like, I've spoken with the guy there. He's part of the club and he's supposed to be very knowledgeable. So I know that's something that's interesting, but very good point, Jericho, because you can go to Cabela's or Fleet Farm or any sorts of stores and they're just going to upsell you on whatever they're told that they should.
The Dig Stock event is March 9th through the 12th down in North Carolina, not too far from the Spring Dirt Fling, which is a month later. I sent it to you on your Instagram.
Yes. You like to do that, don't you?
I could have texted it to you, I guess. It probably would have been easier. But yeah, it was at 1:16 a.m. I was blowing you up at 2:18 a.m. I blew you up a little bit more.
Oh yeah.
Venture Delow.
Right.
I think Venture Delow would love to learn how to prospect for gold and would definitely enjoy the Spring Dirt Fling and then the events leading up to it. So
100%. And I mean, I'd be more than willing to make plan up a meetup with you guys to link up so we can send it out there together too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, let me pull up my calendar on Badger Exploration.
I think we're down to 30 tickets available.
And how much are the tickets again?
Base tickets 500, VIP 750. If you're going to camp, I would suggest contacting the Lucky Strike Gold Mine in Marion, North Carolina to reserve your camping spot.
Gotcha.
Just tell them what Spring Dirt Fling, Jericho and Hercules, and they'll reserve your spot. You don't have to pay till you get there, I believe, which is a bonus because
that is a
cash
bonus.
is
I was
key.
just saying, I was like, yeah, well, as you guys know, I do have a donation page. If you guys want to see me participate in these events, you want to see first top grade footage of all of us going at it, feel free to donate not just to me, but to Jericho and Hercules and anyone to make these things possible so we can keep bringing this awesome content to you guys. If you go to my YouTube page, you're going to see a donate button right at the top corner there. And things like that, guys, really help because money's tight and I'm not making a full healthy check off of YouTube currently yet. Now, every subscription, every sub, every view, all of that matters. I am getting closer and closer. I just hit 1,000. I'm just got over the threshold of 1,000 watch hours, guys. We need to get to 4,000 watch hours. I would love that, man. It is the grind. I'm going to be doing tons and tons of lives like this just because it's incredible to get to interact with all you guys, but two, it is a huge boost to my watch hours. But
so,
yeah,
I think
every little bit helps.
For the drive to get us both to where we need to be, I think we should do a combo giveaway, and I'll throw you a couple ounces of silver for you to use as part of a giveaway. We could do it great. Do a team giveaway type deal.
I would love that. And you know what else? I could send you guys. Ooh, I don't know. I've got a whole host of things I've been wanting to do a giveaway for that I've found. I've got some really old style. I mean, not everybody gets as excited about nails as I do. For whatever reason, I just love old nails. I have nails that are over 150 years old, handmade square long nails. I don't know if anyone's interested in giveaways for that. Otherwise, I have a whole host of really cool bottles and different bottle dig giveaways that are really, really old. You could.
Now, have you priced your bottles?
Funny you said that.
I love his excitement, enthusiasm. It's amazing.
I just picked myself up.
You got the bottle Bible.
Oh yes, I do. 5th edition. This puppy has helped me so much. I mean, it is just a plethora of knowledge. You know where I picked this puppy up? I picked this up at an antique mall in Green Bay, in Appleton, Wisconsin. So one of the ways that I do some of the most of my research is I will take pictures of some of the things that I have, and then I will run amok and just go through this massive warehouse of antiquities and antiques in this antique mall by me. And I will go through and literally I have pictures of everything I have, and I'll go through and find the same thing or something really similar. And that's kind of how I start to get my base, because they'll usually have a name or they'll always have a price by it. But what I really like is they'll have the name there. They'll have a little information, the year, and then I can go from that data and I can come home and I have a more specific way to search stuff. But I ended up picking this up, and this has been immensely helpful. Although I have a few of these things that are really, really cool ones, but I don't have a third of the ones that they're showing in here are just incredible. And then, of course, the one bottle, the heroin bottle and cocaine mixture, the good old 1910s to 1920s pep me up, feel good. Gosh, if only you could go to Walgreens and buy a bottle of heroin cocaine mixture. My goodness.
Right.
Well, I still have
Venture
the
to
little
low.
glass front of that. Yeah, Venture to low.
So I figured out now who I got. Was it the bag of dirt or did you get silver? Because after we did the Rusty Live, my laptop took a Hercules dive off the bed, and all my notes that were in there are gone because I didn't save them to a Google Drive or a Google document. Now I learned to save my notes on Google Document. That way, if any of my devices take a swim, and it's either on Google, my information's on Google Drive or Google Documents, automatically I don't lose anything.
Perfect.
So it looks like Venture to Low is one of the winners that I have stuff in there in the safe with absolutely no idea where it goes. So was it gold pay dirt or was it silver or whatever? You let me know. I trust you. I know you. Let me know and we'll email me. We'll get it figured out.
Jericho, I was thinking, just thinking off of that, we should, I could really use your recommendation of a company or a brand or someone to email or message to see about doing a collab with Badger Exploration in regards to maybe even a company you work with. If I would be more than willing to drive down to you sometime during this winter, even in the next couple weeks, come down for a day or so, and you could teach me inside just how to use a little load of pay dirt, get a company to sponsor some equipment for me, like a little pan, something like that. I don't know. What do you think of that idea? Do a little live stream action, a little video breakdown of all their gear.
It'd be a lot less strenuous on you to just get the $25 kit that I got earmarked on Amazon. I can send you the link for it.
Yeah, I'll just buy the $25 kit.
It gives you 2 pans, a magnetic separator, a snuffer bottle, a little glass bottle for the gold, and then all you need to do is get the dirt.
Bet. I didn't even know that. Okay, could you send me the link to that?
Yep, I can text
you
it
have
to
an
you.
Amazon affiliate? Do you have an affiliate link I could
Yes, sir.
Good.
It's on my Amazon affiliate link.
Oh, perfect. I'll have to
all the way at the bottom.
I'll have to definitely go check that out then, because guys, that's another thing that if you're doing YouTube and you're shouting out these products, for instance, like my vest, I've had several people in the magnet fishing industry go goo bananas over the vest combo I've built up and put together for clipping your magnet rope to you. So I have a little link it's right in every bio of every video. Not my shorts, but I will start putting it in my shorts as of today. But you can go right in there, click that Amazon affiliate link, go and get all the different stuff that we have here at Badger Exploration. And it's the same price as you would buy it anyway off of Amazon, except now you get to also get a little kickback for a supporter like us. But yeah, Jericho, that would be awesome, because then I'll do that. And I'd love to go meet up somewhere and do it live together, or we can do it, just like we're doing it now at different locations if you want, whatever works. But I would love to get a little firsthand knowledge of how a real bearded prospector gets things done.
Well, we can definitely teach you how to do it. My wife's a traveling nurse, so we bounce from hotel to motel, so you never know where we're going to be. But what I can do is if we come up that way, I can let you know, and then we just shoot over, or you can come over. If we got a pool, you can come in and go swimming.
Oh, very nice.
Winter swimming's awesome.
It is, because it feels like you're cheating nature.
Right. First time I ever swam outside in the winter. Wisconsin Dells has heated pools and heated hot tubs.
Yes, they do.
And you swim under the little wall, and then you're outside. And I was playing basketball, and it's snowing. We got a blizzard, and I'm sweating. I'm in the pool, and it's snowing, and I'm just looking around like this is the most amazing thing ever.
Dude, it is though. It is. It is the most amazing thing ever to be able to go out and swim outside in the middle of winter. Like, it makes no sense. And I mean, especially if you're from Wisconsin, right?
Well, yeah, basically the border, Illinois, Wisconsin.
Ooh, Illinois. I don't know, Jared. The Bears, man. Guys, everyone, I want us to all take a moment of silence and a quick prayer for Jericho. We hope that he gets over his illness of loving the Bears. And I don't even like football. I just know I don't like Illinois. Sorry to all you Illinoisans, but it's your
But
fault.
I am a Wisconsin Badgers fan over the line. I am just going to say that.
All right, Jericho, when's the first date that I need to save for the?
Well,
What are the
it
dates that
depends
you're
on how
doing,
hard you want to
the whole dates
drive.
that you're going.
All right, so
Honestly, I
I'm
wanted to do
leaving.
that week. I'll probably, if I'm going to do it, I'd do it a week probably.
Okay, that's what I want to do. So it ends the 12th of March. So we'd want to leave a few days before to get there. I believe it's Thursday to Sunday is the event.
So that would
But if
be
we're going to drive all the way down there,
March 9th to, so it's March 9th to the 12th. And how far of a drive is it?
it takes about 16, 17 hours.
16. Oh, wow. That will be the longest. I just took a real long 15-hour drive and thought that was a 14-and-a-half-hour drive to New Jersey. This is because this takes place where?
Down in North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay.
And it's really not far from where we're going to go back in April.
Oh, really? Okay, bet. So Jericho, what are you currently like? What's your car situation? How many people are going with you? Because you got obviously you'll have Jericho,
in my
right?
car, Hercules.
Yeah. You're Jericho, duh. Hercules, sorry.
So the back seat of my car has 6 5-gallon buckets stacked, a 56-inch river sluice for prospecting, my tent,
Okay.
my sleeping bag, my luggage bag, Hercules cage, his blankets, and then my camp stove. I'm ready for travel. Usually Hercules is my passenger.
Gotcha. Okay, so my thought was it's just because I do have that van, and the back is kind of like turned into a situation for like sleeping or whatever. But I do have that small enclosed locking trailer that I like to call the coffin. I'm not sure if you've ever seen it or not, but I'll be posting a picture on YouTube today. But it would fit pretty much. I mean, so far I've been able to fit, 500 pounds of metal plus 3 people's scuba gear, a bunch of dive gear, a bunch of magnet fishing, metal detecting, all sorts of stuff. And so my thought was, if we could make it work and we could figure out a certain way that it works best, if you want, we could also carpool just in my vehicle. I could definitely get all your stuff, and that would cut our gas
for the dig stock. Well,
my
gas prices, for me to get down there, it's down and back. Gas prices are roughly the same now. I believe we spent $85 round trip, but I have a go-kart. I get 490 miles to the tank, and it's $27 to fill it, and I get 490 to a tank.
Okay, yeah. So I would, to go with me would not save you any money. You'd save me money, but I would to go with you. You would pay more, even though. So never mind that. Sorry. Well, you know what, guys?
I mean,
anyone else,
but we can still carpool.
One more adventurer.
Yeah, I mean, there's other people that want to do these things that just don't have a way to get there or a reliable vehicle to get there. I'm fortunate enough to where I'm at
that point where I have the vehicle and I've got the reliability. I just don't have the funds. And I mean, at that point, I'll be saving up obviously for that. I don't have any big trips. This would be pretty much my big trip. This, at that point. That shouldn't be, because for me to go out to New Jersey and back, and granted we drove a little bit wonky on the way there. It took us about $400 some dollars, and that's because we drove all around for like different magnet fishing spots and kind of used more gas. But direct all the way back, on the way back it cost us about $256 to hit it straight. So like if we're on highways and we're going straight there, but I'll make it work
according
either way,
to
no matter what we do, because I was hoping we were stopping along the way. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Every state I go through, I'm either gonna test Panda Creek, drop a magnet, or swing my detector, especially if I'm leaving a few days early. It is a 17-hour drive, not including stops. So it'll take us approximately 22 and a half hours, including stops, to drive. I drove that straight through last year on the way back after 12 hours on the creek, and
Mhm.
Charlie and I almost died in Indianapolis. So
Oof,
I am
oof.
definitely doing it in a two-stage event. Even if there's two
Yeah.
people driving, Charlie had to work, so he slept the whole way back. Um, but
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
two-stage driving
And what's nice
situation,
about this is, yeah. Sorry, go
and
on.
if you can sleep through my snoring while you're driving, I guarantee you can sleep through a freight train and in a tornado.
You know what, buddy? I've slept through high and hell water. I go every year for 1 week to go sleep in a small dry cabin in the middle of the woods with 10 to 15 elderly men. All right. You give them, you chuck them full of beer and sausage all day long. All you hear. No worries, man. I'll
so
sleep through anything. That's one thing I can get to sleep.
so I got
Dude,
kicked out of a
that sounds
hotel in
amazing.
Chicago. I was snoring so loud
Why do
that
you
the
think
people upstairs and the
Chicago,
people
man?
on both
Telling
sides
you.
said, "Hey, you're snoring too loud." This was like one of them 4-star jobbies. And my mom and my sister are like, "Listen, you need to get the hell out of here. You need to go across the street. Go get a room over there." It
Brutal.
was it was
Brutal.
brutal.
Oh,
But when you hear it,
man.
you'll know.
You know,
Um,
oh, yeah.
but yeah, tickets for
Well,
the dig
real quick
stock is, I
before I
believe,
say
250.
dig stock, and so this what's in March? I'm trying to label it in my calendar here real quick.
Dig stock 5 is March 9th to 12th.
All right, dig.
And if you want a t-shirt, which obviously why wouldn't you want a t-shirt? It's $250 with the shirt.
Okay, so altogether a ticket to this would be about $250. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. And there's
Okay.
so many, I believe it's like around $50,000 in treasure that has been buried on these properties for us to find.
Ooh.
There's night digs,
Ooh.
there's day
Yeah.
digs,
And that's 250
3-day
per person,
digs.
correct?
Yes, sir. So
Okay.
our total cost, I mean, we can
Um,
carpool. I'm down with carpooling. Um, our total cost would probably be about 750 a piece for food, gas,
750 a piece.
tickets,
And
food,
I've got
gas,
a full
tickets, the
camp
whole nine
stove and cook
yards.
stove and everything, so we'd be able to cook and make
So
all
do
our
I.
meals. Perfect. Hey, 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 dude. Yeah, this
And
would
there
be
are
really nice.
camping is available. But if you got
And
the
the
trailer,
location is. Mhm.
um, I can't say the name. Not because I'm not supposed to. I just literally
No,
cannot
you're
figure
good.
out how
Do you
to
just
pronounce
you,
this.
so as far as the location, the
Macclesfield,
state wise,
North
is
Carolina.
that like a close enough town?
Macclesfield, North
Oh, it's
Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Macclesfield.
16-hour, 47 minutes
Sweet.
on
Awesome.
and it's
Perfect.
$25 each way in tolls. So it's going to
Oh, that's not
cost
bad. I
us
got the
about
iPass. I got the
1550.
iPass anyways. So that's the benefit too about my vehicles. I've got iPass, so it's all paid for all the way. Like I've got the US one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude, it was so nice going out. It sucked a little bit on the way in. Not sucked, but it was on the way in with Danny, we took some lesser tollways. But on the way out, we were able to just take the fastest way there, which is kind of nice. But all right, so now I got that saved in my calendar. And then you're thinking of leaving. When was that
I would like to leave a few
for that
days
event? You're thinking of
before
leaving on.
because that way on the way down you
Yeah,
can
so probably what, like that
prospect
Friday?
and yeah, I'm trying to find my
Yes, exact.
calendar.
So I was thinking, what, you're gonna leave probably that weekend beforehand. So
Yep, for
yep.
sure.
Okay, bet. So probably either like Friday or
It's
Saturday. So
the
maybe like
third.
Friday or Saturday, I could. Okay, the third. So then maybe like the morning of the third, I drive down, I meet up with you guys on the third or something like that, and then we'd send it out. Okay, I'm gonna mark that day then. And then on the way home, you just want to send it right back, or how would you want to do your ride back?
I'll be in midterms. So I'm gonna do all of my
Okay.
stuff ahead of time, but I would like to be back like the 13th because that's midterms. Start of
The
midterms
13th?
is the 13th.
Oh, bet. So you just drive. So we'd leave like the 12th and just send it.
So yep, after the
Well, that's a
event,
benefit too. If we're driving, if we've got because if we've got you and me for sure would be able to do this. I'm not totally sure on Honey Badger's availability with all this, just because she is in work and school during this time, of course.
Yep.
But I would be So what I do is I probably meet up with you then on Friday, and then because if she's not with us, unfortunately, we'll see obviously how it pans out. But get it
that's a gold thing.
pans out. But I thought I'll meet up with you then on like the 3rd there, and then we can send it however you want, and then you and me can just run it down too. And then, like you said, we can take shifts driving on the way back, so you're back for sure by the 13th.
Well, as long as we're back, even the 9 p.m. the 13th, it doesn't matter. As long as I'm back that Monday, because I have in-person classes and online classes. But I can, my teacher, they know what I do.
Autism Magnet Fishing, Mary. Hello.
Oh, Mother Mary.
That's good. That's hello. I just wanted to say, Autism Magnet Fishing, Miss Mary, thank you so much for tuning in. I got your amazing package, the wonderful stickers and the letter. Thank you so much. In fact, tomorrow I'm going to actually be doing a live where I'm going to be tomorrow or Thursday, depending on when another package gets here. Scuba Steve, everyone go check out Diving with Scuba Steve. He sent me some amazing stuff for me and Miss Honey Badger in our channel. We're going to be unboxing and unveiling all that. He just alluded a little bit to some of the stuff he got us. And I'm also going to be opening that wonderful present you gave me then as well, along with Miss Honey Badger's fantastic new gift that she has given me and the channel for future adventures and wonderful fun times. So I'm very, very excited. And then afterwards, after I do a little bit of the unboxings and the mail call and mail roll, I hopefully would like to have a few of my adventure buddies and metal detecting, magnet fishing, gold panning friends on and just have a little chatsy-ratsy with all you. But also, I just wanted to shout out again, guys. Make sure go and check out tonight. I'm going to be on there. Jericho, did you speak with Clay? Are you going to be on tonight?
I need to get a Santa hat, and I said I think that I look like Santa Claus, and this is close enough to the original. The original Santa Claus.
Yeah,
this is a Santa Claus hat from the original, exactly. So
that's what you need. Just get yourself a little stick, dude, a thin stick. Tie a little bit of string on the end, and then you got yourself a little bullwhip. You could be Krampus, bro. You're perfect.
Exactly.
You are Krampus. That would be
half Yukon Cornelius, half Krampus.
I'm going to be wearing a. Oh man. Oh yeah. All right, guys. I just want to let you guys know, if you haven't already, subscribe to both me and Jericho, guys. My channel. You guys have been incredible. All of you. Thank you so much for your support. I can't believe just a few short months ago, when I started this journey and making this content and pouring my heart and soul into it, how much I got back from this community. It's so true. You get what you put into it. You are all so incredible and amazing. I can't say it enough. Thank you. I almost cried the other day when I went and made a post. I was like, guys, we're almost there. Let's get to 1,400 subs. Let's get to 1,400 subs. And then I wake up and what do I have, guys? I got 1,430 some subs. That is incredible, guys. My goal by the end of this 2022 year is 1,500 subs, guys. And I was really worried, or not even worried, just like I was unsure if I was going to be able to make it. Now I am closer than ever. I know there's only a couple weeks left. We have just shy of about what? I got to get at least 60 or 70, around 70 some subs. If you haven't already, guys, please go and subscribe. Let's get me to 1,500 subscribers, because when I get to 1,500 subscribers, I was going to wait until 2,500, but because you guys have been so amazing, so supportive, I am going to be doing a special giveaway here at 1,500 subs. I will be announcing that once we get to 1,480 subs. I will announce, guys, what the giveaway will be. We'll be doing that giveaway if we get to 1,500 subs, but this is only if we get there, guys, before the new year, before 2023 starts, before January 1st. I will be announcing and doing a live on New Year's Eve during the day and pretty much all up into the nighttime. And I will be doing different giveaways, announcements, and promotions of different channels and events coming up, guys. We told the day before Thanksgiving that my husband has. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Mary. My prayers and wishes go out to you. Yeah, we will try to stay safe, Green Oasis. We will try, Lord knows we'll do our best. But when you're out on an adventure, you know, you never know. You never know. Ooh, let me
And
get
Venture
my
Delo,
yeah, it's a
please
good
make sure you
call.
email me again so I can get that taken care of.
Mm. Guys, Venture Dulo's been doing some amazing content, amazing stuff. I actually gotta get a chat in there with Zan at some point. I gotta talk with him to see about got some questions regarding Facebook. Trying to get more involved in the Facebook. I love how Facebook can reach and kind of touch all different generations and groups of people. I just got to figure out how to use it better.
I hate
I am
Facebook.
learning.
I don't even have a
Well,
Facebook.
oof.
You don't need it.
They're
I'm just saying.
there's are you I see I'd like to say that, but then I look at Danny and I look at Jeff and some of these people and they're just like he's able to pay for whole trips with Facebook from their AdSense and I don't know. I'm just trying to make any way to make all this stuff possible, guys. I have very few debts that I have, but the debts I do have to pay, I have to pay consistently, like for my college and things like that. So if I can make around $500 a month, you will see me on every freaking meetup, every occasion, everything. That is the threshold to where I can finally
And
start doing this.
Badger Exploration and Jericho and Hercules have an amazing treasure hunt adventure. And I was thinking about it last night. For those that donate towards the adventure, I think that it would be, if we find it, I think they should get, we should do a wheel
Oh
of
yeah.
insanity and give away
Yes.
1800s gold coins to some people. I mean, I think that would be epic
100%.
to be able to do that.
We're definitely. Oh yeah. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, good, because it's got to stay secret. It is a treasure that I was very unaware that I knew a few people, selective people around the state maybe knew a little bit about it. Little did I know someone in my midst that I've been hanging out and chatting with since day one of this treasure hunt adventure that's taken over my life. Little did I know he
Danny
himself
Dips
has
in the
been very
house.
enveloped in it. Hello, Danny Dip. Yo. Hey, shout out again to this man. He is an inspiration and a true magnificent treasure hunting storytelling genius. Guys, he has been working his rump off for years and he is popping off. I mean, just the other day,
He's
he got
doing
like
his thing.
9,000 some subs. He is. I know. I gotta beg him. I gotta get him on. I gotta get him to come onto one of my lives, but also I gotta get onto one of his and just start spamming my links.
Right? I hit him up. He's
He
a
has
busy
been doing
man.
great.
But I think Danny Dip would love learning
Yes.
would love to learn how to get him some gold in his pan. So I think we need to get him
Oh
involved in the
yeah.
spring dirt fling.
Oh
I think he'd
yeah.
love it.
Dude, this display that sounds like it's going to be a real. Is there any events or anything going on specifically in Wisconsin or anything that you're doing or around the Midwest area?
That was something else I was going to talk to you about. It's not Wisconsin. It's right around Keokuk, Iowa, Franklin, Illinois. I'd like to do a geode and creek walk and arrowhead hunt.
Ooh, yeah. I've been wanting to do an
Wisconsin,
arrowhead hunt too.
Wisconsin does have Nugget Lake. We can go up to Nugget Lake and have an event at Nugget Lake State or County Park. It's in Pierce County, I believe, or Pepin County. It's a ways way up north.
Pepin.
There, Pepin, yeah.
North,
Next to
it's
the
northwest. It's yeah. About
Pepin.
as far north as you can get in this state.
Yeah, Little House on the Prairie, the original house for the Little House on the Prairie, their one room cabin. You can take a tour of that for free on our way there. I did it. It was amazing. So we can host an event there.
Bring that up. Yeah. Ooh, let's do it. Because here's the thing, Jericho. Badger Exploration wants to give back this year. I want to do an event. I want to host some type of, whether it's small or this or that. I have a few things I'd love that I've put together and built for some giveaways. I really want to have a small little event where people can get together, even if it's just a tiny meetup and people just hang out and get to create content together or get to share, the way they explore. That would be something really cool.
I don't do small. I found that doing small leaves too many people out. And then with the prospecting thing, we have
when you say doing small, what does that mean?
Well, like the spring dirt fling last year, we only did 15 people, and so many people were saddened by the fact that they didn't get invited or weren't able to go.
Oh,
And
like you had a limit to it. I get what you're saying.
yep. So
Oh
I
yeah,
do
when I
still
said
limit
small, I
most
meant more
events
not a
at
limit,
50
just more. Oh, you do. Well, I suppose
interpersonal.
50's a lot of a lot of people.
Well, see,
Yeah, I
some
guess that's
some
kind of where I was
some of
thinking.
us come with
Yeah.
an entourage. So just like
Yes,
one
that's true.
YouTube
That's
channel
true.
is 4 or 5 people. So when you've got 50 YouTube
Yep.
channels, that's more so like 120 people. And
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
it gets hectic, and you don't have
especially when you
time
start getting
for
into
everyone
people like
to interact.
filmers. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. When I said small, I meant more the fact that people might not hear about it as much just because of the size of my channel.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just thinking anyone that shows up, yeah. But no, that sounds fantastic because I guess we'll have to chat more about that and put something together. I know I wanted to also talk about you, me, and I actually was talking with Clay the other day. We were looking at, you know, that Al Capone treasure that you guys magnet or metal detected out. So I've been to that spot a couple times, and we did some like reconnaissance, and I having some experience in excavation and digging up relics in the past during my different courses I took in college. I went around, got some of the equipment, some of the gear. I picked up a kit of brushes and everything for us just in case, and some different items. The thought is this spring, you, me, and him go out there, film that video of us pulling it out and seeing what that is too. Because he was trying to go do it literally like last weekend. I was telling him, I was like, dude, we have like 8-10 inches of permafrost already deep into that ground.
Yeah.
There ain't no way we're digging. I was like, I'm digging through rock. And also, you want to try to excavate something of delicacy or importance and that.
And you got a tree root. You got a tree root like that on top of the metal box, and another one on the bottom smashing the box. So we're gonna have to remove the tree root, then remove the box, then see if any of the silver spilled out.
Yep.
So it's going to be
and all of that's got to be.
And we don't want to damage those coins.
We don't. We don't want to damage any of that. And it's in an area that's also a sketchier area as far as there's a lot of
crackheads.
What would you call it? Yeah, there's a lot of bad cooking going on in that area.
Yeah, there's some meth labs down there.
You have to go out there.
Have an armed guard standing nearby.
A small group, right? Well, Lord knows I'm always ready. But we go there, pull some Indiana Jones shit out our ass, and just pop out there, pop up a nice little tent. I've got a little one of those little work tents that you can hang out under. And I figure we just go ahead and, oh, by the way, everyone, I am going to send out my link tree for everyone here to check out. And everyone check out Jericho's as well. I'm starring them both. But this is going to be a link to get you involved in my Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all my different medias. And yep,
see, ask
Jericho's as well, guys. Check it out.
Auntie Mary tells you, Jericho doesn't do small. I don't fit in small spaces. And yeah, Badger Exploration,
and that's kind of why they reached out to me.
Yep. Especially with the cave in our treasure hunt on the west coast of the state. I don't think I'll fit in there, and I definitely know that I can belay you easily. I'll be able to hold you with the rope with one 100%. Hand. No,
and I've got a full belay. I've got a harness and everything, and I've got a whole kit, so you could just literally just with a clipping carabiner, we'll just be able to lower me in and figure that out. But what I really want to do too is I want to set it up. So one, I'll have a GoPro on my head, on my chest, and I'm gonna have full light set up with I'm building a helmet rig that's gonna have lights and everything attached to it. But what I really want to have is the ability for us to actually live stream up to a crew like you guys up top by me. So if there's the ability for me to have one camera that's just even some type of special camera that goes with the system that can just link it right to you, even with a wire or something. That way what's going on.
I examined the system, and we can set up the comms like I have for my scuba set. So we can do a two-way comm and then patch it into the GoPros. But we should be able to link your GoPros and my GoPros, I think. I'm not 100%.
So yeah, certain. You definitely can, and we can watch it we can watch live feeds of it to our apps, but the thing here that I'm really more I've done spelunking, I've done cave hunting, I've done cave diving, whatever you want to call it, and the Bluetooth just doesn't work. You think cell service works through a cave? Bluetooth definitely won't. So
Oh
a
no.
lot of times when they
But
run those feeds, it's actually a corded. It's a small little camera that has a tiny cord that unwinds as you go.
okay.
And it's one of those things
Well,
where Jericho, I think you and me could definitely do some groundwork, reach out to some companies to kind of rig us out with the gear we need for that.
that'd definitely be
But yeah,
necessary.
because I mean, you're
And
right.
I would lower you. I would be on the bottom of the cliff, and I
Mhm.
would lower you from the top, instead of you climbing
Yeah,
or me being up top, just so I have a better view of and help you
yeah,
get left and right.
and that'd
I
be
did check
perfect.
it all out.
Yeah, no, that
There
would be
are
perfect.
big
You've
enough
been to
trees
you've
on
been
the
on
top.
location already?
Yep. There are big
Okay.
enough trees on top to where we can set your anchor point for the rope, drop the ropes down, and then lower you down.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it'll
that would be.
definitely work.
See, this is the first time a career or something I've done professionally full time that I'm really getting into. That my size has been a benefit. Like, I'm not a huge man, but I'm not a slender man either. I'm strong, but I'm not. I'm 5'10", 5'11" on a good day, and I've come from an athletic background of soccer and climbing and lots of swimming, sports, whatever else. So I guess having the ability for me to kind of be that grunt guy in the dirt there. I mean, especially with like chopping out that box, being able to climb down and maneuver in that way, and that's kind of going to be helpful, I think, for us, especially with your knowledge and your knowledge set and the ability of you're going to know you're going to be able to know all the different ins and outs of the geoscape that we're going through, Jericho. You're going to have
Yep.
that years of experience that I just don't have, and pair us
Well,
together.
but you'll learn.
We could find a treasure that no one's found for exactly. That's what
And
I'm
then,
excited to, man. That's why it's a pleasure knowing you guys.
and I think when we talk off air, because last time we were talking a little bit about it, but it was what 3 o'clock in the morning when we finished. Um, I
Yeah, it was
have
like
2
3
other
a.m.
potential locations based upon the map that you got, the map that I saw. I'm sure we've seen the same maps. So I do have 2 locations based upon the clues that were given, and nobody's ever found it. So they have found gold in the water, but they have not found
Yep.
it on land. And only a few coins have been recovered. So I think that the canoe sunk at some point, and
Mm-hmm.
I have a general idea of where that happened. So with our waterproof metal detectors, we'll be, and if we take the dive gear down, we take our kayaks down, we can kayak from my uncle's. And my uncle was the one that told me
So
about
you
this
have a
treasure when
location
I
that
was
we could.
12.
Oh, really? Oh,
And
oh
I'm
my gosh, dude,
44.
that is
So
amazing. This is.
I've been reading about this since I was 12. And like I talked about the Goonies the other night, it was really
Yep.
what got me excited and into it. And then my uncle's like, well, hey, this is a metal detector. This is the rules for the Wisconsin metal detecting beaches, waters, etc. And this is a treasure that's lost right here. And I was like,
Yeah, dude.
what?
Yeah.
Treasure?
Oh,
Treasure?
man, what a
Treasure?
better way.
Let's
What
go.
a. Can you imagine a
And
better way to get more jazzed or excited into something like that? Wow.
it's definitely going to be an amazing adventure just on the basis of it's it's my neck of the woods where it's at. I know that
Yeah.
whole stream. I know the ins and outs and the side waters. And I also
Yes, dude.
understand the weight of
Yes.
gold. That's the thing. A lot of people don't really
Mm-hmm.
realize how heavy
As a
gold
prospector.
is. And them old canoes they had in the 1800s, you weren't putting a 500-pound chest in one canoe. You had to have multiple canoes.
It is such a realistic story. It's such a story that has had evidence throughout the years pop up here and there that makes you only confirm very niche details of the story, which when you have those fabrications of just legend and folklore, it's very rare that things that pop up that would anything pops up that is going to confirm it or even
Yeah.
at least make it seem more believable. let alone something so accurate and detailed of a proof resurface that matches exact points and information regarding the folklore of this treasure. And being Wisconsin, people people often don't know or even forget, but Wisconsin is in a place that we are at the forefront of exploration, of pioneers, of discovering the U.S. This is where, I mean, the Wisconsin is right at the beginning. I mean, the everything on the other side of the Mississippi, essentially, was discovered after Wisconsin. All these things were quote unquote discovered, right? Like, people went out and started, from the, Europe and such, right? From the east side of America. But Wisconsin's where there's a lot of history here. Our state dates we founded, in 1870. 1848 we founded. Oh, sorry. I was looking at that. I just posted that Manitowoc video, which was 1870. My apologies. Thank you. 1848. Yeah. But regardless,
but prior to that,
incredible.
we have
so much history.
We had fur trade. We had rendezvous.
Yep.
We had forts to protect the East from the quote unquote savages of the West. And that's why this treasure got lost, was because a fort was getting under attack, and the commander wanted to save the gold, and they wanted to prevent the enemy from taking said treasures, so they sent it out. And I honestly believe that, I know it's real because I've seen the proof of gold coins from that time frame being recovered, so I know it's real. I know which way they went, but my question is why would you send 5 canoes? And don't put your eggs all in one basket, just comes to mind for me. And in a lot of areas throughout the United States, they have, the government takes the ability from people to look for said treasures by making it state parks, federal parks. When there's a treasure supposedly in an area, all of a sudden, magically, a park pops up, and then you can't metal detect. You can't do anything.
Yep.
But you can still look. And if you know what to look for, you'll be able to find it without a metal detector, hopefully. I mean, that's always the hope. But it's a lot of square mileage of Wisconsin doesn't have mountains, but we have sort of mountains down here because the glaciers didn't come here. So,
well, and there's a whole lot of, like you said, it might not be quote unquote mountains, but it is rivers, canyons, gorges. You have huge rivers that just carve their way through the different types of rock. I mean, that area, it starts really in Door County and heads all the way, all around that area. You got just tons of up and down.
Now, did you know that the Mississippi River ran north? It would cut over at Prairie du Chien, cut across lower Wisconsin, and then ran up north to Green Bay. That was the original path of the Mississippi River. And then it eventually chewed its way south. Yep, the Mississippi River Valley actually cut into the Wisconsin River Valley. And we're talking 2.5 million years ago. And it curved up and went up to Green Bay. The Mississippi River used to run down and then north. And just imagine all of the stuff that people don't know is there. Like the Moraine Park Valley has diamonds, has emeralds, has gold. And it's like, well, how did it get there? Because when the glaciers receded, the waters moved and it pushed it downstream. Well, eventually the glacier erosion changed the Mississippi River flow to straight south.
That is interesting. That is so, man.
But this is millions of years
ago. Incredible.
This
is one of those states
geology.
That's still, like you said, that's so incredible. That's so, there's so much about this state. I've lived here my whole life. And before I did this, I was basically doing this already. I was going around looking and finding things because I just loved it. But I was a videographer and photographer. So I traveled the state all over for different gigs or just for myself to go on hikes and all sorts of areas. And that's actually how I discovered the Prairie du Chien, this whole thing that we're talking about here. I discovered this all based off of my family. My grandfather and my father and different people had mentioned it here and there. And I went down and took a little hike and discovered a little bit more, talked to a local, learned a bunch of stuff about it at a bar. And ever since then, it's been about 6-7 years now. It has been something that I've been researching and looking into and trying to figure out where and what might be the best way to attack this or that, and putting together, my goal was by 2025 put together a small team and go and attack it. But now that I've got already, I didn't think I'd meet anyone that until now. So get to chat with you. I mean, I'm going to definitely, when we make this out, especially considering that you have a location, from what I understand, you have an area we could kind of base camp near, right by it, right?
Well, I have 3 locations where it could be based upon the historical facts. And
sorry,
then
let me rephrase my question. Where we could set up my question was, I know you don't have those locations. I'm saying when we go down to start searching and looking for those different locations, is there an area down there that we can kind of set up a camp?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right, we can. Right.
Bagley, Wisconsin has an amazing campground. It's not far, but it has an amazing campground, high quality campground. I love camping there. Price, you can't beat it.
Perfect.
The view, you can't beat. And that is actually near where the most recent gold was recovered.
Ooh,
it's downstream a smidge, but gold moves in the water. Gold tumbles, gold rolls, and gold moves.
Mm-hmm. And that's why black sand catches it. Okay, so then I guess one of the benefits too is that, do you have a boat or any kind of vehicle, like water faring vehicle?
I have 3 kayaks. I have a kayak for me and a kayak for Hercules. And usually he prefers to ride with me. But I was towing him and he didn't like that. So he would jump in the water and then swim up to me and then climb on my kayak. So I would use the other kayak for junk. When I'm pulling out crap out of the water, I'd put it on the other sit on top, or I'd swap out and use a sit in to put the junk in. And then I would just tow my junk downstream that I find along the river. And there's a lot of people that party on the Mississippi, and a lot of people throw their garbage in the water. Yeah. I actually almost sunk my kayaks picking up just garbage. There was so much garbage that I thought I was going to drown. I was taking on water. I pulled up to a beach, and a guy with a big houseboat was like, "What are you doing with all them bags of garbage?" And I'm like, "I just got this on the loop." Because there's a loop that I'd take, 7-mile loop. And he's like, "Seriously?" I was like, "Yeah." And it's almost drowning me. I think we lost him. But yeah, so I pulled over on the sandbar, unloaded all these bags, and then a fellow with a houseboat actually loaded up the bags and took them on down the road. So that was exciting. The spring dirt fling, if anybody's interested in hanging out with a bunch of YouTubers, TikTokers, and assorted Instagram people, we're going to be doing a 4-day group dig down in North Carolina. I rented out a mine for 4 days. We have 10 high bankers. If you don't know what that is, it's a thing to wash gold. We have trommels. We have a giant wash plant, and we're going to split everybody up into groups so that you have the opportunity to start with panning, setting up a river sluice, learning how to identify where gold is at in the water. And I ADHD'd and multitasked when you dropped off screen for a while.
No worries. I'm sorry about that. I not even sure what happened there.
Fat thumbs.
If I drop out, I'm sorry. I have one bar of Wi-Fi here. My Wi-Fi is miserable. Next time I live somewhere, when I get a house, first thing I'm gonna be like, all right, what is my Wi-Fi reception here? What does the service look like? Because
I'm fortunate for fiber optic. We've got that fiber optic.
I had fiber optic for 2 years in Milwaukee. And then I freaking start doing this, and I'm no longer living there. And I'm like, why? But yeah, man. Hey, thank you guys. I just want to shout out again. Thank you all so much for the likes. Yeah, guys, make sure to smash that like button if you're new here. We got 10 likes already, which is woo woo. That is awesome, guys. Thank you so much. It helps way more than you guys think. Thank you. I'm going to be putting out my link tree here again for you guys. So feel free to check out and make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys, especially if you want that 1,500 subscriber giveaway. And then we need to get 1,500 subs before the end of this calendar year, before January 1st, 2023. Now jumping
And
back into it.
I need 1,000, and I have over $2,000 in prizes already, multiple prizes that
Guys,
I want to get rid of them.
get
It's
him
gold, silver.
going.
I
Let's
just need
do it.
270. I think YouTube robbed me again overnight. I lost 55 subs overnight. They're just trying to keep me down, man. But I'm not going to let them. Just keep rising up.
Can't let them.
I'm almost at 2,000 watch hours. I'm halfway there for that. The
Dude,
grind,
nice,
the grind.
man. I've just got to like 1,000, and I was like, I had a little party in my room. I was like, yeah.
But I was told it starts
lives
over
really
in one calendar year.
From when you start actively posting. So like for me, it'll start over in forgot what it's. I think it was like October or September of 2022 or 2023.
Mine starts over in
like
January,
reset.
February.
Oh, oof.
But
it's all right.
if I hit that 1,000,
if
I hit that 1,000 and climb,
yeah, exactly.
That's all I need is to get that 1,000.
Like we got to just keep doing those lives. Like we got to cycle through all of our lives every week and just chat like this, because this is one. It's entertaining, gets things kind of fleshed out, but also it's just a pleasure to get to be out here with all you guys chatting and talking and engaging. But in regards to that treasure, man, I think what we do is we get a little group together. I'm gonna get for sure all the equipment I can get. I've got my canoe, which is a 13-foot double wide canoe, holds up to 1,100 pounds. I have that thing rigged up with a little electric trolling motor.
Okay.
And then I'm building 2 little stabilizers for it as well. And we'll be able to run up and down that area and just clean it up of not just metal detecting gold, whatever else, but I'll be able to magnifish it maybe even. I've always wanted to go out that way and do some treasure hunting.
I happen to know a spot where a couple pistols and a couple rifles were thrown, but I've never magnifished it yet, and no one else has. And then right across the river, have you ever heard of Bloody Run? Mm-hmm. The Tales of Bloody Run?
I have not. Heard of the Tales of Bloody Run, but let me write
this ties back to Prairie du Chien. This ties back to the Prairie du Chien thing.
Mm-hmm.
One of the chiefs was murdered and the stream turned red. There was a massacre of Bloody Run. It's in Iowa. If you just Google Bloody Run, Iowa, it'll give you all the info. But that is public, and it is also private. And the campground owner said that we can metal detect the heck out of it, because that just gets the cans and beer tabs and garbage out from people stepping on them later. So
exactly,
that's another thing we could do if you're going to come all the way over here.
Clean world, clean life. Yeah,
we might as well do a multitasked adventure, because there's treasures related to that as well. And then if you want to do a Richland Center area, my video of the park with the tunnel, there's actually a big sign. And then if you research it, they were on their way to help defend Prairie du Chien during the fort, and they came from over by Milwaukee and camped there, and then had to abandon a full wagon train and get on the water to try to get to Prairie du Chien. So somewhere on one of these farms along the West Pine is a bunch
wagon train of endless type. Who knows, right?
Who knows what they left behind?
Military equipment, yeah, right. Coins. Who knows? Yeah, exactly, dude. That is
all late 1700s, early 1800s.
Oh,
there's pirate treasure lost on the Wisconsin River.
Yeah. Yeah, there is, guys. So this is one of the ones I was going to ask you, actually, if you knew. So the Wisconsin River, that's my neck of the woods, for instance. I grew up, born and raised up in the Nicolet National Forest area, right in between on the Wisconsin River, going all around that area. I've spent years filming for different water runs, those people that set up those floats and everything. And I've heard from countless people about the pirate treasure lost on the Wisconsin River. By the way, Wisconsin River is, without a doubt, and period, it is. Go look at the stats for especially 2022. The deadliest river, not just Wisconsin, but in the Midwest.
It is. I know 14 people personally that have expired in said waters. Personally, related to me and in family direct
prayers
ties.
And thoughts go out to them.
If you're gonna come up to Wisconsin and you want to go, Wisconsin River is beautiful. If you're a smart boater, if you're a smart kayaker, if you're a smart canoeist, number one, Wisconsin River, your life jacket belongs on you, not
Hello,
under you,
Wallace.
because
Yep.
there's undertow in the Wisconsin River, and the river's job is to kill you. I mean, that's what they, that's what my dad told me as a youngin. I'm versed from Prairie du Chien to the Mississippi, or from Wisconsin Dells to the Mississippi. That's my lower
Mhm.
Wisconsin River. So you got the upper, I got the lower, and it's a
Cutter
deadly,
in the middle.
deadly water. It is. We're
It
right there.
is.
Bam.
It is.
Um,
And people
I
don't
know that
under.
the
I think
pirate ship
people
can't
forget
go
to
further
respect
than the
it.
Dells.
Yeah.
I think
Well, that's
it's
good
I
to
think
know.
it's lost
So why
somewhere
is that?
around the Dells because the water goes too
Hello,
shallow.
hello again,
It,
Wallace. Thank you for joining us. It goes to. Sorry,
it,
just saying hi to someone joining the chat here.
if you think about it, back in the day, there was no dam. You didn't have the Sauk
Hmm.
Dam to raise the water level up higher back that way. So the boats weren't able to go further than the rock wall by Wisconsin Dells. And that's why they have those ducks with the wheels. So that treasure has to be south
Yeah, the
of the
duck boats.
Dells. But I think you know where you go in on the duck boats and you go in all them backwaters with the big rocks. It could have crashed into one of
Yeah.
those. I mean, it's right there in that area. So they don't say because everybody died, from my understanding, but they know that there was a pirate raid and the pirates fled the south, came up the Mississippi River, and then traveled up the Wisconsin River to steal furs and rob the fur traders. And the pirates crashed and their boat sunk. There are some Wisconsin boat hazards on the Wisconsin to Mississippi, like the paddle boats that's missing. Those, if you find
Yep.
them, it's federal property, and you must immediately contact the government.
Yep.
I
There
want
is a
I want to
hotline, guys, and
I
yep.
want to know what's on that
Carry on.
boat in order for
Sorry.
the feds to just say, "Hey, that's ours." You're not even
Right.
allowed to look at
Right.
it.
If we, yeah, yeah. If we find it, I mean, we definitely won't look on or in it at all. You know, if
Right?
Mr.
I'd
FBI is
never do
watching,
that.
we'll just report it right away. I promise. Yeah, yeah. We won't look at that. But
We got Burkle Cerakote in the
no,
house.
there's so many things. Just hey, hello, hello. Welcome, Bad Burkle. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining in here today. Appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much. It's especially for a Tuesday, midday Tuesday. I've got a fantastic showing. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it.
And you see, we could win that giant knife, that venom. If
I
he
saw
gets
that.
10,
I
10
know. I know.
sales, 10 sales is all he needs. And then
Guys,
that
10
goes up to
sales,
one
10
of the
sales.
people.
Do you have a link to his website actually handy?
I will have it up in the next few seconds.
Perfect. Guys, make sure to go check out these knives, these Cerakote knives. Not only that, you can get anything you have Cerakote, or am I saying that right? Cerakote?
Cerakoted.
Yeah,
Ceramic
Cerakoted,
coated,
which is a
Cerakoted.
super high durable ceramic coating typically used on firearms. But they do incredible, beautiful work, guys. I am hoping to get a whole host of different things done, especially before some of these big trips. Like, I'd love to get my shovel done, or especially if they start making a nice
Oh,
metal detecting shovel. I would love to, or like one of those
I got one.
knife shovel spade things.
I got a
Ooh,
bulk order.
so you pick one up
I'm
and
looking
send it
at
to
it.
him?
No, well, we're going to order a couple hundred of them, and we're going to do a Badger Exploration, Jericho, and Hercules prospecting combo type deal.
Ooh, let's
But if you click
go.
that
Let's
link,
get it.
there is a Hercules cup, and $15 off of each purchase goes to Hercules' bank account for his vet fund. And he's got 3 different pictures up there. He's got one with Hercules sticking his tongue out, one with him being a clown, and one of them in his shark life jacket. So you get you a Team Hercules cup and help support Hercules by getting him. I sent him the picture, Brad. The one I sent you of the Hercules head and then the Badger, Hercules and Badger exploration. That's the one he's talking about.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's awesome,
Yeah,
isn't it?
and by the
Could you
way,
imagine that on a shovel?
Brad, I am Dude, I'm so excited, man. Dude, the logo thing that you sent me with the little badges peering out like that. I love it so much. Dude, I literally so merch is coming, guys. Stickers are coming. I'm in a tight financial spot at the moment. I don't have a whole lot of money, so without money, it's hard to put it all together for you all. But I will be hopefully getting some cash coming in here soon. But also, I'd like to get these orders placed in the new year. That way, I'll be able to kind of write it off for my business more effectively in this next coming season. But yes, merch, stickers, all that is coming. But hey, if you guys want to see merch come even sooner, feel free to go up there and smack that donate button, guys, on the YouTube. It is right there at the top of my YouTube channel in the banner right next to Facebook and Instagram. You can go and donate to the Badger Exploration PayPal channel.
And I do know that once
I will be making sure to shout all those patrons and supporters out, and you'll be getting a nice little list will be put together in the Badger Den for you all.
I know somebody that's
carry on
ready to make your t-shirts and make your hoodies. So as soon as we can get them lined up and ready to go, as soon as we can get them lined up and ready to go.
As far as lined up and ready to go, what do you mean, like the designs or?
We need you to finalize your design, and then the price point to start. It depends on how you want to do it. It's cheaper to buy shirts in bulk
at all, or that's how I am.
So, but then it's hard. What if you get the wrong sizes or you don't have enough large? Then you go to Walmart and you pay for the same shirt, just you're paying 3 times as much.
Yeah,
when you buy them in bulk. But we're talking. My 500 shirts and your 100 shirts, because I have my event shirts that I'm ordering. So if we can get everything put together, I definitely can give you the number of what you're going to need.
Yeah, dude, definitely. But I think after we after this live, maybe you and me, if you got a minute, we'll chat I'll give you a call on the phone or something. We'll chat, and because I got a few questions for you anyways, especially regarding.
Well, we can chat backstage,
like you said, that merch stuff. Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We'll check backstage,
and that way I have my phone to give you prices.
Perfect. Yes, perfect. Because I'm thinking I've actually made merch before for my channel when I went around and with my vlog, and I actually sold out of it at my college. But I did the same thing. I ordered all in bulk, and I actually I make screen printers, and I make screens, and so I used to screen print all my own merch and designs. But I don't have the time nor the desire to be sitting in my room printing merch all day long. So if I can,
I have a press.
Go to him, set up if he has a drop shipping. Does he have a drop shipping option as well, or just so I
talk about me?
Oh, that's you. Ooh.
I have all the stuff to do the shirts.
Everyone, Jericho is a boss. If you haven't already, guys, go give Jericho a like, comment, subscribe, everything. Support his stuff, guys. I'm super hyped. You're going to be seeing some really cool content this 2023 of us coming out and pairing up and getting going. I am been super psyched. I spent this summer basically. I didn't really start posting until the fall, until basically end of August, early September. And that was because I just wanted to spend this first year, one, getting involved in the community, learning the ins and outs of how everyone does stuff, but also building up that content creation. So I have content throughout this winter time. Now that I've got that built up and I've got a base on my channel where you kind of have an idea what we're doing there, and you go to my channel and it's coherent. Now we are ready to do these bigger projects, these collaborations. We are just thrilled. Oh,
and it's exciting because we all have ADHD, and we're going to be like, ooh, we're going to go metal detecting. Yeah. That's boring. We're not finding anything. Now let's go magnet fishing. Okay, my hands are getting tired and my fingers are a little cold. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. We can just keep doing it.
And that is
so many different.
And that's what I like about how you do it too. Because you set up your rig, your car, so you can do whatever you need to whenever the opportunity arises. Like opportunistic treasure hunting is how, in my opinion, it's how I went from basically, learning about all this stuff to loading up my van with every single gear and equipment and stuff I need to do for a whole spectrum of treasure hunting. I have found bottle hunting, mudlarking, all sorts of, see, he's just loaded up to the nines. I love it.
There's a tent.
You know what I was
shovels are over there
going out to make today? Ooh. You know what I was planning on going out to make today is I was going to go make myself a arrowhead and spearhead poker. You've seen those? Yeah, maybe you know what, Jericho? I will make you one too. I have all the handles and stuff to do it. It's basically just a long metal little nail sticking out the bottom of it. And you just go and you poke and it pushes up ends of stuff. And I was watching this YouTube video how they do it. And so I'll make you one, Jericho. It'll be dope. We'll be able to put your
you have to teach me how to use it.
Wood burn on there. Yeah, definitely. It's basically you just go through a field, and they poke sticks and they poke into the ground. It's just like a broom handle or a hand up.
Oh, so like my trash picker
like a
stick.
cane, but on the bottoms, exactly like a trash picker stick. Exactly. In fact, if you have one of those, that's what most people use.
My trash picker stick got ran over.
Something similar to it, but it was oh, well then perfect. Then I will be making you one for sure, man. I'm actually trying to figure out how to like wrap it. I want to wrap it in like the bottom part in like a little bit of metal or something to protect it more. I don't know, but I've got a few ideas. But yes, ADHD is a superpower. It is indeed a superpower. Although I did just come off of like a day and a half, which will happen when you go hardcore. I'll go hardcore into this 24/7 for like 4 weeks, over a month, whatever, and then I'll have like 2, 3, 4 days where I just have to crash and decompress. But other than that, we'd be bouncing all over. I know I am just thrilled with the comments, guys. You guys are being amazing. You're hanging out. Thank you so much. Welcome, Citizens Magnet Fishing. Guys, thank you for
9 awesome people in the
live
house
today. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. We're at 12 likes. If you haven't already, make sure to go and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. And for those of you who are new, we both got big giveaways coming out. Yes, Jericho.
Huge. And for live videos, you cannot comment on the live until after the live is posted. But if you watch a live, please jump back, take the time to jump back and say that was an awesome stream. Let people know, because then they read your comments when it shows up on their search bar and they say, oh, somebody said this is awesome. Oh, there was a giant nugget. Then they can also read the live comments and interact and see different things that are happening. So that's why I say share out your stuff on mine. I make everybody a mod so you can share out your links. You can share out your events, share out your adventures. And when people come back in and they watch the live chat replay, they can actually see those and jump to the next channel and say, hey, well, this guy's got something going on. And it helps to click through. And
it does. It helps.
Analytics are a SOB. That's all I got to say about YouTube.
Yes, they are. I have been spending, countless hours grinding on my hashtag game. It is.
Oh, thanks for that site, by the way.
Let me tell you.
I got a 14% view increase. 14% view increase.
I bet you did, brother. I bet you did. You need to make sure. So here's what you got to do. This is real important. Whatever your video is about, if it's prospecting, if it's magnet fishing, metal detecting, geo hunting, whatever, you go into there, you put in, you put in magnet fishing into the rapid tag, and you take the top 2 to 3 hashtags and you put those in your title, okay? And in your in the title, right after you say the title of your video, however much room you have, you put 1 or 2 of those in the title. Then you take all of those hashtags or all those tags from rapid tags, you copy them and you paste them into the tag section of the YouTube video. And your shorts, it is a game changer, dude. It is a game changer. Or also I use the word mudlarking 5 times in the description. Or I use magnet fishing 5 times in the description, and I have 5 to 6 sentences describing each video. And you got to make sure you write a custom description out every time. YouTube will know if you don't. By the way, I'm giving everyone, all you guys that don't have them, I'm sending out little blue wrenches your way. How does Mary not have a blue wrench? I am so sorry, Mary. Forgive me. All right. I always forget about the Blue Wrench gang. Alrighty. Welcome. Got a shout out coming for you, Jericho. I finally got all the gold out of the dirt you sent me. Oh, nice. Right on, Brad. That's super cool. I can't wait for the last time I went gold panning was in Arizona in right by that Devil's mountain. It's like where that treasure, that gold was lost inside of that massive. Yes.
Still there.
Right where my grandma used to have her. I know. I've spent there's 2 videos I made where me and my mom went out and we hiked around for it, and obviously I didn't get anywhere near finding it, but this little
You
tube
never
of
know. You could have
gold
been a foot
and
from
fool's
it.
gold. I know, isn't that
See,
that's why I love
now we're gonna have to
treasure hunting,
teach you to pan that, and then you can get the fool's gold out of there and just keep the real gold.
though. Yeah, dude,
But Brad
definitely need
Burkle,
help with that, because this is all just something.
if you get a bag of
Yep.
pay dirt for me, it comes with the private backstage panning lessons. And I jumped on and helped Brad out, and he was doing a good job. And then I had to go live on another stream, but he was doing so well that I felt it was okay for him to continue panning on his own. Once he got the rhythm of it and figured it out, it doesn't take much, but having somebody being like, okay, listen, tilt it more, be more aggressive, because you have to remember gold is 19 times heavier than water. So gold is going to fall to the bottom, the light stuff's going to float and then sit on top of the gold. So until you start seeing black sands and gold, you can wash harder. Gold is fun.
Yeah, see, that's I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna buy whatever you tell me to buy. If you have one or whatever, the pan rig system, I'm gonna get that. I'm probably gonna buy it today. I really, really want to get into this and get going, especially if we're going to be doing these different trips. I'd love to have a base knowledge before I get there instead of having to try to learn from scratch that day.
Right. And that was the thing is you being able to learn how to pan before you go, it's going to be way helpful because you'll have your technique down. You'll have, okay, you're stronger right-handed or you're stronger left-handed. You'll know when you're panning because you'll see the gold is going to go on one side or the other. Nobody ever gets it in the middle. It always goes to one side of the pan or the other. And that's just based upon the strength of your hand and how you wash it. It's neat.
Okay.
And it's fun. She digs it.
And you know, like you said, it's about getting the emotion. Hey, welcome. Thank you for joining She Digs It UK. It's a pleasure to have you on the live. What a treat. I just gave you a little wrenchy wrench there. I'm trying to figure out all these lives. But yeah, guys, I just want to shout out tonight on Clay and Jens at the Rusty Magnet at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, guys. We're going to be hopping on live there. It's going to be a whole group of different treasure hunters from all different backgrounds, prospectors, magnet fishers, metal detectors, who, you know it. We will have someone there who's an expert on it. We're going to be hanging out, chatting, all in the Christmas attire and vibes. So please, guys, go check that out later today. Also, if you haven't already, guys, drop a sub for me and Jericho and Hercules. Let's get Jericho and Hercules to 1K subs, guys. Let's get him there. He's so close. How many do you need, Jericho?
I'm gonna look right now.
Okay, while you do that, my better half is
Bifocals.
calling me. Let's see if it's time for me to get off the live here.
23.
Hello, baby. Oh, you're home? Fantastic. Come on upstairs and I'll just finish up my live here so you can hop on and start doing your midterms. All right, babe? All right, cool. Well, guys, that's going to call it for me today. I do have to head out, but Jericho, thank you so much for hopping on, man. I will give you a ring or a call.
300.
You can't do it backstage. 300, guys. He needs 300. Let's get it there. Let's get him there. I'm going to be promoting his stuff. I'm going to be putting his link tree on my channel, guys. And here again is... let's see. Where is your link here? Jericho?
I can drop it again.
All right, there it is. Boom. Everyone go check him out.
You
Check
got
out his channel. Give him a sub and a like. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And She Digs It UK. Welcome again. I just subscribed. I appreciate you guys all coming on and hanging out. This is such a fantastic day. And I look forward to seeing all of those who can make it later this afternoon. With that being said, guys, this is Badger Exploration, and we find things. Have a great night.